Story 31.
Shivaji Lakshman Chauhan, following his true calling. Shivaji Lakshman was born on July 12, 1951 in Sangli, Maharashtra. At the age of 4, he lost his eyesight following a cataract operation. His parents were illiterate but financially well settled because of their fruit mart business. They tried many options to restore his eyesight, but that was not to be. Till the age of 10, he stayed at home as his parents refused to send him to school, mainly due to fear relating to his blindness and lack of awareness. A caring and concerned neighbor finally managed to change their attitude and put their fears at rest. Chauhan's parents allowed him to attend a blind school. However, his parents feared letting him travel alone to school and instead escorted him wherever he went. It took about 3 years for them to realize that their son was indeed independent enough to travel alone. He was a very mischievous boy. He was thrown out of school thrice but taken back each time on the request of his mother. That's all the problem I had, and that's how it was dealt with, he says lightly. His sharp memory, concentration, and good grasp over Braille got him good grades in exams in school and college. He also did a telephone operator course and a vocational rehabilitation course along with his studies. After his father's death, he did not want to depend on his siblings for life. He had wanted to earn his own living, but jobs were not easy to come by, so he decided to make his own modest beginning towards self-sufficiency. Lottery tickets, set up a fruit mart, then a barber shop, then a tailoring shop. None yielded any profit and he had to close them down. Meanwhile, he met Smita, whom he wanted to marry. The road to marriage was not a smooth one. Family had reservations since his spouse to be 79 came the moment he had been waiting for. He was called for an interview at the IOB for the post of a telephone operator. He cleared the interview and joined the Kalba Devi branch of IOB Mumbai. But his true calling was business. He felt that all he had to do was to give it another try. Success was just round the corner. In 1987, he opened his own travel agency, Smith India Travels, in Mumbai. This gave him what had been eluding him till then in his earlier ventures, profits and prosperity. His initial years in the business saw him face many problems. As he had his bank job, he could give time to his business only after office hours. His business partner tried to take over the business and there were clients who cheated him. There were many who doubted his ability due to his visual impairment and he operated only as a booking agent for a long time. But Mr. Chauhan did not lose hope. He just kept striving harder and harder. In fact, he continued investing in human relationships as he believed that was the key to success in business or in life. He says philosophically, it's all about trust and faith in business, and they committed breach of trust. I believe it has nothing to do with my blindness. Success knocked at his door in the form of Khurana Travels in April 1992. Mr. Khurana of Khurana Travels did a thorough study of Mr. Chauhan's business and was impressed with his public relations skills, staff management and handling of accounts and decided to do business with him. Mr. Chauhan's disability did not prove an impediment to their business ties. Business expanded as he ventured into tour operation, plying luxury coaches, buses, etc. Thus began a long innings of faith, trust and enduring business relations. Since then, there has been no stopping him. Business turnover, profits and clients steadily increased. In 1995, he resigned from his job in IOB. Today, his annual turnover is approximately 30 to 40 lakh. He has 6 permanent staff working for him and a few temporary employees depending on the volume of business at a given point of time. His son also assists him in business now. Mr. Chauhan, however, does not forget his debt of gratitude and expresses his feelings with these words. It is all because of Mr. Khurana's faith in me that I am in this position today. Throwing light on his business expertise that impresses his clients, he says, it's all in my head. My powers of concentration help me deal with my clients, keep tabs on accounts, decide whom to hire, etc. Questions and cross-questions are some of his tactics to keep a check on his staff and clients. And he has the final say in business matters. Mr. Chauhan is not insensitive to the plight of persons with disabilities in the country. Commenting on the disability scenario here, he says, I feel the private sector is more supportive. Government policies for persons with blindness and visual impairment exist only on paper. They should reach out and support our endeavors. Though he mostly remains preoccupied with his business, he likes to spend the little spare time he has interacting with his family, wife, and 3 children. He also loves to write poetry. Shivaji Lakshman Chauhan has succeeded in bringing out the best within him, overcoming all odds and never giving up hope. He had always aspired to have a business of his own, and he has succeeded in abundant measure in his cherished calling.